So I know I literally just posted a video yesterday, but I am back once again to complain about Shane Dawson. I made a video about him a little while ago where I covered a few of his more recent conspiracy videos, and now I want to cover this video, Disneyland Conspiracy Investigation, because I really feel like this one in particular is emblematic of a larger issue that I didn't talk about in depth last time. So this video is obviously about Disneyland. It is an hour and a half long. I could have watched most of Rocket Man in that time, like at least up to the Benny and the Jet scene. And because I don't want this video to be entirely negative, I think this is an interesting idea for a video. There's a lot of potential to make content about the dark side of Disney.
The first baby that was born there, Teresa, got a birth certificate, and then people just started assuming like, oh, that's a lifetime pass. That baby got a lifetime pass.
And that's something Shane has actually done in the past. So I really don't think making a video about Disney urban legends is a bad idea. I just find it strange how Shane is so insistent on sticking to conspiracy theories.
This is fun. I mean, this is scary and creepy.
It feels like he's doing them because it's what he used to do and he thinks he has to keep doing it, not because he really likes making this content. There's no real passion behind any of it. I mentioned in my last video that he seems to think of his conspiracy videos as the least problematic form of content he's made in his long history on YouTube. But that just isn't true at all. His conspiracies were exploitative of real tragedies and sometimes perpetuated really harmful beliefs. We've been over this already. But he seems to be ignoring the safest and most obvious option, which is just going back to vlogging. I always thought the peak of his channel was the era when he was just going on adventures with his friends.
Joke's on you, knucklehead. I've got another video. Oh my god!
They explored haunted places and took expensive trips, but they were vlogs, and the real meat of the video was just Shane and his squad hanging out. And people really liked those videos. I've said this before, but I think what made them so good was the group Shane surrounded himself with. People liked Shane at that time because he was being propped up by the people around him. He's now trying to recreate that vibe with a new squad, and I would imagine the people that still watch his content like them. He could have just vlogged his trip to Disneyland. Not everything has to be a conspiracy video, you can just vlog, it's fine. But instead, we spend this video examining a loose brick in the road and rattling off theories that were old hat a decade ago.
This is intense. Did you guys know there is a theory that the turkey legs they sell at Disneyland are not even turkey legs? Think about it. Have you ever seen a turkey with a leg that big?
Oh my god, he's literally doing Escape from Tomorrow. If you're unfamiliar, Escape from Tomorrow was an independent film from 2013 that was meant to show the dark side of the Disney parks. It's a lot messier than that. Jenny Nicholson has a video about it, but I'm not going to get too far into it. The point is, the movie parroted a lot of the common conspiracies about the parks, like the giant turkey legs actually being emu meat.
Well, if it's not turkey, then what is it?
Emu.
What?
Emu.
Emu?
It's a bird.
The film also claims that the princesses double as sex workers.
Rich Asian businessmen, they'll pay thousands for one in costume.
So Shane is spending this video investigating theories that were already stale when Escape from Tomorrow used them back in 2013. Again, you can still make a video about these urban legends, but to investigate them when the majority have already been proven true or untrue just feels disingenuous. And this is the same criticism I had before, but most of these topics just aren't conspiracies.
While we're finding the secret brick, look out for the smellitizers. They look like little air vents, and they're painted green, I think.
Disney does have piped-in sounds and smells in different areas of the park. That's not a theory or an urban legend, it's more of a fun fact.
Immediately.
We don't pick through the bricks.
Oh, I thought it was you're allowed to.
No, you don't destroy property. Thank
No,
you.
it's-
No, somebody said there's one that moves
No.
intentionally.
No. No, I guarantee you that is not a true statement.
No, I thought it was you're allowed to.
No.
I hate this guy.
Okay, so this is what I really have a problem with and what pushed me to make this video. Shane features several Disneyland employees, showing their faces on camera and naming them by name. Obviously, these employees agreed to be interviewed, but I really wish Shane had done more to protect their identities. First of all, if you really want things to feel serious and conspiratorial, why not blur their faces and alter their voices? Not only does it protect the employee, which you really should be doing anyway, but it adds to the conspiracy feel, right? Including names and faces kind of ruins the ambiance.
Why have you gone into hiding?
Because we're sort of trying to phase ourselves out. Next time we might be outlines, and then after that, we won't exist at all.
But jokes aside, obviously the real problem here is that featuring these employees and implying that they're part of some grand conspiracy is going to incentivize his fanbase to harass these people. It threatens their privacy and even their job security. I don't know, I just think that was really irresponsible on Shane's part. I know some people will watch this video and think I'm just being a hater. And that is true. Maybe I'm overreacting and maybe this isn't a big deal, but I can't help but notice that this behavior is part of a pattern. I don't think it's a stretch to say that Shane Dawson's entire career is built on using and exploiting other people. He started out doing blackface and making racist jokes at the expense of people of color, especially black people.
You should be! I'm sorry, when I become Nikki, I just get so angry.
He then pivoted to making conspiracies about real incidents that have real victims. In his infamous Chuck E. Cheese video, Shane also included Brittany Louise Taylor's story of abuse and trafficking, showing the face of her abuser after she asked him not to. He's relied on people like Joey Graceffa and Garrett Watts to make himself seem more likable, and he used Tana Mongeau for sexually charged content when she was still a minor. Even in his current videos, he'll often include huge chunks of footage from other creators without crediting them in the video proper. And that's not even mentioning the children and animals he's abused on camera.
Oh my god, he does this every time.
Shane feels comfortable using these people, and he feels comfortable pretending he's not that person anymore.
I don't know who that person is anymore. Every apology video I've ever made has been from fear. It's me sitting at home thinking the whole world hates me.
I hate this guy.
But this pattern of behavior continues to this day, just in a more subtle way. At this point in his career, I feel like Shane now thinks he's untouchable, and he's right. He's gotten away with so much and lost relatively little. This Disneyland video was sponsored by SeatGeek, for God's sake.
Obviously, they have concert tickets. I mean, everybody's on tour right now. Drake.
Obviously, this is just my opinion, but I just find Shane's content to be so shallow and soulless. Everything has this cheap veneer to cover up all the ugliness underneath. He's like if Disneyland was a person. It's just crazy to me how Shane has been able to alter his content and persona through the years without taking any real accountability or making any meaningful change. Regardless of what kind of content he's making, he will be successful, but he will always be presenting his audience with a version of himself that doesn't exist. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you liked me, be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you want, you can even turn notifications on so you'll be the first to know when I'm eating a big old emu leg.
Emu.
Anyways, that's gonna be all from me. I've gotta go investigate the loose brick I found outside. Bye!